Hello?
Hear me now, Bailey?
Yeah, now I can, Yago.
Yeah, I was having I connected with my tablet, but I think it's not working, so I changed to my cell phone.
I actually had another student once, who had the same problem that he would try and call me from his tablet, and sometimes it wouldn't let him. Sometimes it would work, sometimes it wouldn't, and then sometimes he would have to just change to his phone as well. Yeah.
Yeah, and I bought these headsets a few days ago, and I think it's not working. But I
Hmm.
also tried without it, and it didn't work as well. So in the next time, I will try to fix it.
Yeah, maybe there's some kind of compatibility problem between Cambly and tablets or something. I don't know. I have no idea. Because as a student, do you use the web page or do you use the app? I think you guys use the app, yeah?
Sometimes, uh, lately, I've been using the app, but
Yeah.
when I am at home, I use the platform on the website.
Okay. Okay. So, well, at least it's working now, you know. So, Iago, it says here you're from Brazil.
Yeah, I'm from Brazil, and that's our first time talking. So nice to meet you,
Yeah.
Bailey.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Iago. Is that right, Iago? Yeah.
That's very correct. Sometimes,
Yeah.
not sometimes, but almost always the tutors mispronounce my name. They
Or
call
like Iago,
or Lego with an L.
because yeah, maybe they think it looks like lowercase L. It could be.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
we
but
we are almost kind of the same age. You are 25, I am 24.
yeah, yeah. I turned 25 this year. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
will
So,
turn I will turn 25 in July.
all right, it's not a great age, you know.
Yeah,
That's like
why not?
after that, everything goes downhill, you know.
I don't think so. I think that
No.
that's gonna be the best time of my life after
Yeah,
25. Yeah.
maybe. Yeah, they do say that 25 is like
We,
your
yeah,
prime.
we have to be positive.
Yeah, you know, I think 25 is that age that when you start to see 18-year-olds and 19-year-olds, and you see how young they look compared to yourself, that's when you start to realize that wow, there's actually, I think when I was 18, I used to think there's not a big difference between 18 and 25. But now I'm 25, I feel like there's a huge difference between age 18 and 25. Not just physically but mentally.
Yeah, when I was 18 or 19, um, um, I knew that there was uh, a lot of difference between the both maturities.
Yeah, yeah, the maturity levels are different as well.
Yeah,
Um,
but some people get stuck and they don't grow. Uh,
yeah, that's true.
yeah, they don't grow mentally or professionally. They are still uh, uh, they have the same lifestyle or the same mentality.
Yeah, a lot of it depends on your lifestyle, experiences, I think hardships are what usually make people mature, you know.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
someone who's had like an easygoing life and all they do is go out and have fun and go partying every weekend and that's their life, then they have no opportunity to mature.
Yeah, do you consider your lifestyle with a lot of hardships?
I think now, it's like you say, now I think finally things have gotten better, you know. But yeah, I feel like before it was a lot harder. I did. I feel like there were some experiences, that make you mature faster.
And why do you think that after the 25 we start to get down?
Because like I started back at the gym about almost 2 months ago, and I told myself, I remember like when you're 18, 19, you can hit the gym after so long and there's no problem, and you can go running, there's no problem at all. And the other like 1 month and a half ago, almost 2 months ago, I said, "Oh, I'm gonna do some cardio," you know, and I went on the treadmill and I was jogging for about 5 minutes, and I got off and I was just out of breath, dizzy. I felt sick, you know, and I was like, "Oh my God!" A few years ago, this would have been nothing, you know.
Yeah, but you are restarting. That's
Yeah,
normal.
it's also that, you know, I think it's because of the amount of time. I think it's also because when you're 18, 19, you have a lifestyle which you're always kind of physically active, you know, whereas now, for example, I work from home, you know, I'm at home a lot, I drive, so you're sitting down, you know, you don't walk so often, and I think that changes a lot as well. It's not just the age, it's with the age comes less physical movement because we have jobs which require less move. You know, when I was 18, 19, 20 years old, I worked as a waiter. Working as a waiter, you're running around all day, you know.
Yeah,
Now
I
I work on
notice
a sofa.
I notice this difference, but I believe that when I turn 40, I will be better than when I was 18, or how I am right now. And since I was 18 to 24 in the beginning of this
Yeah.
year, I was in the military, but I
Oh
changed
wow.
jobs. So I had this lifestyle of movement and exercising for 6 years, a lot of time.
Wow. Yeah, of course. Yeah, being in the military and all that. Yeah. I mean, that's also something that I tell myself now. I started the gym again and I thought, because I was realizing that I was, you know, becoming lazier and such, and I thought, you know, if I start now, I think, and I continue, I will feel like, I think, you know, exercising, it's kind of strange because you use your energy, but I also feel like it gives you more. So I thought, you know, I need to get into this routine now because sometimes I look at, you know, when you look at these guys in online, you can always see there's like two different 40-year-old guys. There's one who's like got this beer belly and he's like very lazy, and then there's always this other guy who, because he exercises, he hits the gym, he looks so much younger and he can. I've seen videos of guys
And
who are in their
yeah,
40s and they have more energy than me.
let me tell you which one inspire you.
The obviously the one who looks fit, you know. That's my objective because it's not just that they look fit. They also, I see these guys in these videos, they're in their 40s and they have more energy than I do a lot of the time, you know, and that's why I think, oof,
Yeah, because they have consistency. They keep
yeah,
doing.
yeah.
How long have you stayed away from the gym?
You know, it's been, I think ever since I was 17, I would go for like a few months, then I would quit, then I would go, and it's, for example, the longest I had gone was maybe 8, 9 months, and then I quit, and then I went for about, let's say I quit for another 5 months, then I went again 8, 9 months, then I quit for maybe 2 years. I started exercising at home for about 4 or 5 months, then I hit the gym for maybe 2 or 3 months, quit, and now I started again after about 5 months.
Will you do it again? Are you trying to change?
No, I'm hoping not because, you know, I've kind of got this mindset now where I think usually my problem is hitting a plateau and saying like, or getting lazy. Usually I quit.
Hitting
I've
hitting
noticed
what?
a plateau. It's like
Okay, I got it. I got it.
yeah, you know, like when you kind of say like, oh, I'm not getting any better, you know, so you kind of lose motivation because you don't see changes so much. But now I tell myself, well, even if you don't see changes, it's better to stay as you are rather than go back to how you were at the beginning, you know. But I've
Yeah,
noticed that
when I started learning about the the world of exercising, I often heard the people telling about the maintaining the body,
yeah,
how it was,
yeah,
and I didn't understand it because I always thought that the people had to improve, to always improve, not maintain the
yeah.
body. But sometimes it gets hard, and also when you hit the plateau.
Yeah, I think we have in our mind, definitely when we start, that we always need to get better and better and better. Because they do say that with the gym comes body dysmorphia. Like, you could see yourself 10 times better than when you started, but you still will convince yourself it's not enough, that you could look better. And this is the problem, that we keep in mind that, oh, we always have to get better and better. But in reality, once you look decent, what is the problem with maintaining how you look? You know, and a lot of
And
fitness guys, yeah,
yeah, and it's also hard to maintain. It's not that
yeah,
easy.
yeah. You still need to put in the work to maintain. And a lot of, like, for example, you see a lot of guys who are in fitness, and they could get better if they wanted, but they usually say, I like the weight I'm at, because if I want to get better, I have to bulk and then cut, and it's a lot of work, and a lot of the time they still exercise, and train daily just to maintain the body they have.
Yeah, and
So for example,
it's not the the only area that you have to focus on.
yeah,
You reach your goal in this area, and you try to maintain and focus on
yeah.
another area.
That's what I mean. I would, for me, I kind of want to get, when I was younger, yeah, I used to have this idea. I want to get, big, not like huge like a bodybuilder, but I wanted to get much bigger. Now I'm not so interested. I just kind of want to, be defined, have the muscle, and such. And I've told myself, once I get just a little bit better than I am right now, I would be happy maintaining, and that's because also I also kind of a lot of the time realize one of the things that was stopping me from getting better was that I was exercising, but my diet was also kind of terrible, and I used to tell myself, well, if I'm exercising, I can eat whatever I want. And at the same time, this is why I don't want to go too extreme. I don't want to be one of these people that when they go out with friends, they say, oh, no carbs. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be the person who says, I'm not getting a pizza because of the gym. It's like, well, if I want it, then
I understand these very strict people. They have a specific goal, and they want to reach it and be rewarded. But and I understand, but I think that I would not
go so extreme.
Yeah, go so extreme and exchange other good things in my life for it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like I feel like one of the reasons I go to the gym is so I can look good and still eat this kind of stuff sometimes.
Yeah, but you are not competing. But people who
exactly, this is one of the main things. They say if you're not competing, this is the same thing that I read about deadlifting. I don't deadlift because I remember watching this thing, and this guy said, he said it's not worth it. He said if you're not actually planning on becoming like a power lifter or bodybuilding and going to compete, he said don't bother doing deadlifts, because the only thing you can do is risk hurting your spine. And he said it's not worth it. And I thought, and I did try deadlifting at some time, and then I remember like once, I think I must have been doing it wrong, and my back was hurting, and I thought, what is, I understand that it will benefit the body, but it's not something that you say, if you don't deadlift, you will not look good. It's not like a necessity. So I think, okay, well, I know that it could help me faster, but it's not really worth me risking my lower back.
Yeah, but you could get hurt with something else, and these guys try to go on their limits. They are trying to
push their
reach
limit.
their limits. Yeah.